In this video, we're talking about my why and why I do what I do. Hey strong friends, it's Courtney. In today's video, we are talking about my why and why I do what I do and kind of how I got to this point in my business and what I thrive on, and maybe how you can find your why too and your passion in doing what you do. So I totally believe that everyone has a why, and a why is basically the purpose in your life, why you do what you do. Sometimes we aren't completely sure, or we aren't positive on what our why is or our purpose in life. Sometimes it takes some people longer to find their why and to find their true purpose in life, which is totally fine. There's a reason for why everything happens in the universe, and some things take longer than others. We know that in many different aspects of life. So sometimes it takes people longer to figure out what their why really is. Your why can really be anything that you imagine or anything that you want it to be. But it has to be honest, and it has to truly be yours. You have to own it. You have to want it deep down in your bones, like this gut feeling that it's truly your passion. Not for someone else, but for you, to match your truth and what you believe in wholeheartedly. So my why is ultimately, it's based on helping others. Those closest to me know that I tend to go above and beyond what's usually required or what's expected of a person. I constantly help family members who say they need nutrition help or fitness training, even after they kind of don't really follow through. I constantly help them, and I always say yes. And I'm one of those people that when I do gifts for people, I put a lot of time and effort and creativity and thought into the gifts. I've always been a helper and a giver. I truly believe that. And I've never really been that selfish. I find happiness in helping others. And that's why I've turned my entire business model into a thriving coaching career where I help people unlock their ultimate potential in the healthiest way possible. Kind of little backstory on where I came from. I quit the mind-numbing gym atmosphere because I really didn't support the company's beliefs. They kind of taught us to become more salespeople, and it felt like we were more trying to steal from clients' wallets than actually make the client successful in achieving their ultimate health and fitness goals. That job really didn't last too long for me, maybe just over a year, because I truly didn't believe in those ethics, and it just didn't support what I did. I didn't feel it in my bones. It wasn't something wholehearted that I truly believed in. I built my brand literally from nothing. From a year and a half of working or starting in the fitness industry, I stopped everything. I dropped it all. I had to build my brand. I had to create a brand image, build that up from scratch. I had to rebuild my entire client roster. I had to create effective programming, and ultimately an entire platform, mostly my website now, an entire platform that this business would thrive upon. As I began building my brand, my why began to evolve, and this is totally okay. Your why right now could be something different in 5 years. That's totally fine. Your why can evolve as you evolve as well. So my why began to evolve as I built my brand up. I went from wanting to simply working from home and choosing my own hours to more so recently impacting the world right now on a small scale, but we'll see where that leads to. And just showing women how powerful they can actually be if they just shift their focus a little bit. Releasing the negative context that women should be weak, helpless, and ultimately dependent on others. As I changed my mindset from wanting to make a lot of money to wanting to be a wholehearted mentor to women, my success cup pretty much began to overflow. And this is more so recently in the last few months. I was so focused on I need to make more money, to kind of pulling back the reins and being like, I need to actually put more passion into what I'm doing. So as I kind of shifted my focus from wanting to make tons of money to being successful in a different way, I found that I was becoming more successful that way. So kind of fueling from a different perspective. And this isn't just financial success that I began to see more of. Receiving messages on a daily basis on things like how I've literally changed clients' lives or saved their lives, to celebrating non-scale victories like clients being able to walk up flights of stairs without being short of breath, having 50-year-old women who beat new marathon personal bests. Getting messages like that on a regular basis and knowing that I can truly help these people, it's more than empowering to me. It's literally what I'm thriving off of on a daily basis. That's success for me now, knowing that I've literally changed the lives of women. Men too, but I would say about at least 94 to 95% of my client base right now online is females, more so around 25 to 35 years old. I do have some younger, some older, but that's kind of the average that I have. And this is far more empowering and a more definitive version of success for me than any numerical figure in my bank account. Now, I'm not saying that money isn't great. Money is great, but that's not what I'm basing my success off of right now. So basically, I've learned that the more I water my own grass, the greener it becomes. Who would have thought? So if you're looking to join an incredibly thriving online coaching community that's based on balanced nutrition and more than just flexible dieting and tracking your macros, complimentary resistance training programming, please reach out to me. Send me any questions that you have. You can email me right here. You can check out my website at CourtneyForLife.com. I do have a coaching tab that you can read more information about. I have tons of programming options. Send me a private message on Facebook. It's just my name, or I do have my Courtney for Life Facebook page, or you can shoot me a message on Instagram, wherever you're seeing this message. And I hope to hear from you soon. Remember that your why is what you completely thrive off of and what your ultimate passion is, what your calling for life is. So don't think that you have to absolutely know by the time you're 25 what your passion is, because mine completely shifted and it's totally possible for yours to change in a couple years from now too. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Have a lovely day. It's sun shining today, so get outside, get some fresh air, and enjoy your life. Bye, friends.